But anyway, we also got bodysuit Bailey and covered up Chelsea. And a little more drama with the Bloodline in that Paul Lee was telling Solo that Tonga Loa wasn't there because he couldn't cross the border. I guess get into the country, but it's like you can't just cross the border from somewhere to Saudi Arabia anyway, can you? I mean, from America.
Oh, no. They don't take too kindly to people who cross the border.
Yeah,
they don't take refugees. They don't take too kindly to any outsiders coming into their country.
Well, but he's dangerous. And Paul's saying these people are very dangerous that you're bringing into the bloodline. They're dangerous people. Dangerous. And Solo says, hey, until Roman comes back, I'm in charge. And then Tama Tonga comes in and kind of tells Paul off, and there's tension. What in the world is going to happen?
It's good tension. It's good drama. Everyone's dying to see when Roman Reigns comes back what's going to happen. Solo's continuing to tease the ridiculous idea that he's talking to Roman. And Heyman, we're finally getting to see this role of Heyman we've never seen before. Just the vulnerable Paul Heyman.
the vulnerable. He's so vulnerable.
But he's been great. And he always looks older when Roman's not there. No, it's obviously a strategic thing. When Roman's not there, the hair gets grayer. The skin gets more pale, not pale, grayish, I guess.
That's from lack of circulation. And actually, the embalming fluid probably also tends to give him somewhat of a pallor. But yeah, you're right.
I like this stuff. I mean, it's got to pay off sooner rather than later. It can't be Roman's gone until SummerSlam. I mean, he's got to come back at some point, but we'll see.
I just want one goddamn Samoan. There's one specific Samoan I want. They won't give him to me. We've seen every other Samoan in Samoa, but the one Samoan I want. Give me just the one Samoan, and my heart will truly glow.
You're in a bad mood today, remember? Stop singing.
Well, I'm thinking about my Samoan.
He's not your Samoan. He's not yours.
My Samoan. Oh, my little pretty one. A pretty one.
Listen, let me stop you here, Doug Feiger.
I'm sorry.
Let me ask you this. How big of a number do you think it's going to do on SmackDown, under the assumption it'll be there, when Roman Reigns returns and they announce it in advance?
Well, but now, I've said before, I think that they ought to be trying to pull something, or something needs to be happening. Some major turning point in the bloodline and whoever they're fucking with at the time. And maybe they've done something to Paul, or maybe they haven't, depending on where it's going, and let Roman show up and let the people lose their minds and fucking see that goddamn reaction. That would be kind of like a Paul Lee old ECW surprise that he then did to death, to a point where everybody expected a surprise on every show, and but that would be a fucking pop to have Roman come back and declare who's with him and who's against him somehow. I don't know where they're going. They're doing a good job with it. Who am I to say?